Today's local and national news from Thailand via the fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And if you'd be kind enough to like and subscribe, here's a tip for you to get the very latest news from us every day.
Thailand's Humanitarian Mine Action Unit has discovered 6 newly planted anti-personnel landmines in Ban Cham Rak, confirming they were recently laid by Cambodian forces. A spokesperson for the Royal Thai Navy said the devices were found on Saturday during an operation to secure the area. The mines were described as being in new condition, indicating they were not remnants of past conflicts. A technical inspection by explosive ordnance specialists supported that assessment. In surrounding areas, officers located a further 4 devices. Authorities say the discovery represents a serious violation of international humanitarian law and anti-landmine agreements. Security has now been tightened, with clearance operations continuing to ensure the safety of residents. Meanwhile, the government has instructed local authorities nationwide to strengthen safety measures ahead of the Lunar New Year festival. A government spokesperson warned of increased fire risks, as many people will be burning incense and joss paper and setting off firecrackers to mark the celebrations. With tinder-dry conditions across much of the country, officials say even a small spark or discarded cigarette could quickly ignite surrounding countryside. In Kanchanaburi province, wildfires are spreading and threatening parts of Sai Yok National Park. Closer to home, east of the city near Lake Maprachan, a grass fire spread rapidly across open fields before reaching land close to residential properties. Neighbours were seen working together with hose pipes in an effort to prevent further damage. Local authorities have been ordered to inspect high-risk areas, rehearse emergency procedures, and remain ready to respond immediately. In the south, officials on Koh Samui called for additional assistance after a fast-moving fire broke out at Fisherman's village. Tourists and vendors fled as flames spread through a women's clothing store on the second floor of a building. An electrical short circuit is suspected as the cause. Fabrics inside the shop fueled the blaze, and firefighters faced difficulties accessing the narrow, crowded streets, complicated by overhead cables and vendors preparing for the pedestrian market. Crews had to wait for power to be cut before fully tackling the flames. The fire was brought under control after around an hour. As Thailand celebrates the Lunar New Year this week, fireworks and street parties are taking place in many regions. Here in Pattaya, festivities are especially lively in Naklua, with a full week of celebrations drawing both tourists and locals. Although widely celebrated, Lunar New Year is not a national public holiday, though some may find themselves arriving at work a little sleep-deprived after the festivities. And finally, the Met Office is forecasting another hazy day. There is a chance of morning rain, otherwise temperatures are expected to reach 32 degrees, easing to around 26 later on, with the real feel at times pushing a rather sweltering 40 degrees. That's the local and national news today from fabulous Radio Pattaya, the only English-language radio station in the region that brings you local and national news, along with presenters and shows throughout the day.